Welcome to What's on Jay's Mind. I'm Jay. I'm about to tell you what's on my mind. Today we're talking about video games as a mental health disorder.
What's on Jay's mind?
All right, guys, so check it out. The World Health Organization, or WHO, in 2018 will be classifying excessive video gaming as video game disorder. Gaming disorder is actually the official term. Now, it says, here's the definition of a gaming disorder. WHO characterizes gaming disorders as a pattern of persistent or recurrent gaming behavior, digital or video gaming, which may be online or offline, manifested by impaired control over gaming, example, onset, frequency, intensity, duration, termination, context, increasing priority given to gaming to the extent that gaming takes precedence over other life interests and daily activities, and continuation or escalation of gaming despite the occurrence of negative consequences. I'm sorry, I have a hard time with this one. We're gonna call excessive video gaming a disorder, okay? Now, while I do agree with the second part of this definition, increasing priority given to gaming to the extent that gaming takes precedence over other life interests and daily activities. Yes, I agree that that is an issue, but to label it gaming disorder, I'm not so sure about that. To be honest, how many of us haven't been late to work or school or whatever because we were playing a video game? How many of us didn't get homework done or something like that because we were playing a video game? Hands up. Me, for sure me. Okay, I've been doing that my whole life. But it's not with every game. It's only with certain games. There's only certain games that can hold someone's interest to the level where it's like, okay, let me one more level. Let me finish this boss fight. Then you're 5-10 minutes late. I've done it. Like I said, I've done it. I've called into work and lied. Hey, I have a flat tire. Whatever. Something went wrong. Fucking cat pissed on my khakis or whatever the hell the case may be. But to label it as a disorder, a gaming disorder, what does that mean? Is there going to be some sort of therapy for this? Not that it's necessarily a bad thing if it's to the extent where you can't function in life properly, but here's the thing. A lot of people's lives fucking suck. A lot of people's lives are shit. They're shit shows. Gaming is an escape for them. Gaming is an escape from reality, okay? Gaming puts them in a world that they can control, in a world where they are king, where they are master. To call that a disorder, I disagree with that. I gotta be honest. I completely 100% disagree with that. Again, is there going to be therapy used for this? I'm not sure yet. Anything I haven't found anything to dictate maybe insurances would cover this or anything like that. If it's going to be official by the World Health Organization, you would think so. So is there going to be some kind of medication for this? Okay, to say that anything in excess is a problem or is a disorder, in my opinion, is God, what's the word I'm looking for here? Stupid? What about someone who works out all the time? I'm in the gym 5 days a week. Do I have a gym rat disorder? Do I, you know, I play softball all the time. Do I have sports disorder? Do I, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. What about you people who work too much, who works 50, 60, 70 hours a week? Do you have, I work too fucking much disorder, workaholic disease? I'm like, what is it? Where does it end? Where do the labels end? This, in my opinion, is completely fucking ridiculous. People who are choosing to game are doing it for a reason. Instead of putting a label on them and saying that they're doing something wrong and that they are a detriment to society even, I think that's idiotic. I think that's an asshole move. Nobody out there should be able to decide, especially with too much, quote unquote, too much video gaming, that someone is a harm to themselves or a harm to others. Video gaming, really? That's just as stupid as saying hair metal in the 80s makes you worship the devil. Because that was a thing back then, okay? It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. It is just dumb, okay? I understand how too much gaming can be a problem. It does get in the way of relationships. I understand that. But you got to make the personal choice out there, men and women too, to not let that get in the way of your personal lives, you know, of lives with your wife and kids and things of that nature. You have to take that upon yourselves to do that. That's not a disorder. That's called you're an asshole. You're an asshole if you're putting video games above things like your family, okay? Sorry, that's my opinion, and this is my segment, so I don't care if anyone likes that. If you play too many games to where you're negligent towards your family, you're a dickhead. bottom line. But to put gaming disorder, a gaming disorder tag on that, on someone like that, I don't know about that. Okay? What are you gonna do? Subscribe medication? I mean, there's medication for ADD, for herpes, for AIDS, for all this other shit. Like, what are you gonna subscribe for someone who plays too many video games? That's my question, first and foremost. Secondly, who in the hell in their right mind is gonna go get diagnosed with this? I can self-diagnose myself. I guess by definition, I have this fucking issue because I like to play a lot of video games. Okay, I do. I like to play a lot of video games. Do I do it towards a problem where it gets in the way of my personal life? No. Do I do it towards a problem where it gets in the way of interacting with friends and family? No. But I play an excessive amount of video games. And that's one of the definitions of this, excessive amount. Furthermore, who's to decide what is excessive? What is an excessive amount of video gaming? 8 hours a day? 10, 12, 15 hours a day? Who knows? Some of us, a lot of people watching me right now, we make our living playing video games. So is it okay because if you make money doing it, is it okay and is it not diagnosable as video game disorder? But if you don't and you're doing it for fun and just to relax for a minute, that all of a sudden you have a disorder? A mental disorder on top of that? That don't make sense. I disagree with that. 100% I disagree with that. I don't like that. There's a lot wrong with this. Like, and I'm not going to throw this into the category of the pussification of this country, but this is just stupid. This is ridiculous. This is just fucking ridiculous. Okay, what if there's someone out there who's playing a bunch of games and down the road they want to become a game developer? They want to become a game tester or something like that. All this is like a precursor to that. So now you're gonna tell this person, dude, you play too many video games, this is wrong. You need to get out, you need to do the sun. What if motherfuckers are sensitive to the sun? What if people don't like going outside to the park? What if people don't like people? What if people don't like people? You know, video gaming is an escape. It's a way, for me, it's a way for me to calm, you know, to relax at the end of the day, at the end of the night. I come home, long day, doing whatever it is that Jay does, and I throw on a video game for a few hours. I get lost in it. I can concentrate on the game and not everything else that's fucked up in my life. And I know a lot of you guys are like that too. I'm speaking to a very wide audience with this one. I can't with this. We got real issues out there. We got real issues out there, real mental disorders, real fucking problems in this country that we're not taking care of. And this is a joke. This is a fucking joke to me. This is a fucking joke. Like I saw this on Twitter and I laughed. I Googled it, it's a fucking thing. This is fucking idiotic. This is stupid. This is just dumb. I don't know how many other ways I can say that this is just fucking dumb. Use your resources somewhere else. World Health Organization, use your resources somewhere else. This is stupid. Okay, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna start getting into if you're playing too many video games, I think there's something else going on with you, perhaps, besides a quote unquote gaming disorder. There's something else in your life that's going on that's making you want to be away from reality and away from everybody else, that's making you game as much as, no matter what it is. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's just, hey, I just like playing video games. That's my hobby. That's my pastime. Some people like going to flea markets looking for junk. Some people like going to the gym. Some people like doing whatever. I like to play video games. You know, and lots of other people out there, you like to play video games. There's nothing wrong with having a hobby. Nothing at all wrong with having a hobby. This is no different than reading. This is no different than knitting. This is no different than card collecting. This is it's a hobby. It's something you do in your free time. Obviously, you know, if you're not going to work, you're not going to school, if you're getting fired from jobs because of a video game, yeah, that's obviously a problem. But it's not the video game's fault. It's the person's fault. What is going on up here? And don't give me this gaming disorder bullshit. What's going on in their head that's making them completely want to check out from reality? It's got to be something deeper. It's got to be some other mental disorder, an actual mental disorder that needs to be looked into. I don't know, guys. These are my thoughts on this. I read this morning. I thought it was completely ridiculous. I just wanted to share my thoughts on you guys with it. And I'm not trying to downplay any kind of mental disease or mental disorder or anything like that. Just this specifically. So keep out the comments about, oh, you're insensitive to it. No, I'm not. Okay, this is just fucking dumb. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Put your comments down below, and if you want to hear my thoughts on anything else, put it in the comments, and if I like it, I'll make a video. I'll see you guys next time.
Funding for the Game Chasers and the Shady J Show is made possible from our patrons on Patreon. Thank you.